Hello, and welcome out to the Death Battle cast. We are the cast and crew of Death Battle.
Hi.
I'm Ben, I play Wiz.
I'm Nick, and I write words.
Tori, and I animate
I'm
words.
Sam, and I'm replacing Chad today.
Can't see damn thing in this. Hello, guys.
You
What's
can't
going
see
on?
anything. All Torian sees is America.
I can't see shit. I can't see nothing. I can't see nothing with these glasses.
So, is this like
But I look great.
a couple days late President's Day celebration or something, or what?
Oh, that was a thing, huh?
So it's not.
We had the day off.
You guys had the day off.
You had it off too. You just decided not to take it off.
Ah, that's true.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're here to talk about Death Battle and be nerdy and shit. So next week we've got Raven versus Twilight Sparkle coming out. Excited to finally get this one out. We've been working on it for so long.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or at least it feels like it. But then again, it feels like that for like every episode we do. And I am excited to announce that at the end of Twilight versus Raven, when we announce the next episode, it's going to feature two characters from two franchises which have never been in Death Battle before. So that'll be cool.
Cool.
Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, you worked on that.
Rocky Balboa.
Rocky Balboa.
I was like, what is he talking
Did you
about?
just remember your job?
Well, I already finished it, so like it's like, you know, it's like when you go from semester to semester in school, you're like, finish that, time to forget. Like you move right on to the next thing. You don't really, you know.
I have no
it's
idea
not in the
what I
front of
did.
your brain anymore. You put it in the back, and then so it takes a
I
minute.
have no idea what I did in 4th grade math.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't even know math. It's okay.
It's fine.
I've done a
He's the
math
right
before,
Yeah.
I've done it.
but
done one math.
Better.
I tried a science. It didn't work out.
Try to science.
Didn't work
I
out.
didn't like the way it tasted.
Yeah.
It was awful.
How does science
needed more hot
taste?
sauce.
So I feel like science would taste salty.
Why? Because it starts with an S, like salt.
Now,
know.
now, yes, that is my new reason now. That is-
But so does sugar.
Sure.
yeah, but like science is like a bunch of not.
This is a wonderful conversation.
We should make salts. Do you think we could get merchandising to like make us little salts?
Or like salt shakers.
Somebody, I think it might have been Sean, was talking about making like a Death Battle salt shaker.
Okay, yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be cool.
To put that salt of yours to use
So you get the joke.
to season your food.
I'll buy salt.
Salty.
Salty.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What do we have to talk about?
we actually have a little preview for Raven versus Twilight to show.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do previews now?
Apparently. Welcome to Death Battle Season 5. We do this stuff.
I haven't seen it yet, so I'm watching.
All right, well, let's go ahead.
I got an itch.
Let's just go ahead and bring that up right now. Start off strong.
Transdimensional teleportation? Let's give it a try.
You saw nothing.
Not the box!
Darkness take
Oh no, not again!
There's a lot of color.
Nice.
There is a lot of color. Yes.
Really
I'm not used to seeing so much color in a death
Round of
battle.
applause for
Nice.
Luis, who edited that.
Nice.
Or,
Good
animated
job,
it.
Luis.
Yes, Luis has been in charge of putting this one together, and he's been doing a phenomenal job with it, especially with that Soul Self animation.
Yeah, we talked about that last week. Where
Yeah.
We're like, what did we say? We said that Luis took his own creative, please help me out here. I'm forgetting.
I don't know what you're talking
I'm
about.
forgetting how to use my words.
He made animation good.
He clicked the buttons real well.
Ah, yes.
That's what's important.
I'm always
Clicking the
impressed
buttons
with his
well.
hand-drawn, wherever
Yeah.
he finds places to put in hand-drawn animator. He's so good of an animator, you know, he doesn't have to wear a shirt that labels him an animator, like me.
Yeah, you typically do. Yeah.
Because everybody would
I
just be
feel
so
like
confused otherwise.
a lot of our 2D this year is gonna be super dope. Like the next one that we can't
Oh,
talk
for
about
sure.
yet is so dope. Like it's
really
gonna be
good.
awesome. So
I like
Yeah, we can't really talk about too much right now, because we got to leave some mystery, right? But we're kind of branching out this year. It's going to be fun, starting with this really cool Black Panther vs. Batman animation, which was done by 2 different animators simultaneously. And in this one, Luis is hand drawing the Soul Self, the giant bird.
Looks amazing.
It looks great. And then the sound guys, the audio team from Rooster Teeth is helping out with the sound design for the battles, which is awesome. So we're gonna get much cleaner, much better sound that we don't have to like put in last minute because we're running behind schedule or anything like that. So that's fucking sweet. And of course, you heard that little bit of music from the fight. We have entire tracks from all the fights this year are gonna be going up on iTunes whenever the episode that they're part of goes up as well. And you can find those on iTunes. We'll have the links in those episodes that you can go and download them from there. And they're awesome. So this one was done by Brandon Yates, who's been doing music with us for quite a while now. So that comes out next week.
One of my favorite tracks by Brandon Yates is the Power Rangers vs. Voltron one. It's called Stronger Together.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Really
it was a great track.
Yeah.
I've listened to it so many times, like since that episode's released.
I like the Goku vs. Superman 2 one.
With the music, we always, us and the musicians, we always try to like incorporate some elements from like the themes and general musical styles from the characters that we use.
Yeah, I mean, like Thor Wonder Woman was like that.
Yeah.
For sure. It was pretty much their themes mixed.
Yeah, we even had what did you call it, Torian?
Oh, the fucking banana, nana. I fucking hate Wonder Woman's theme. I love the track that they made for our fight. It's great. I fucking hate Wonder Woman's theme.
For some reason,
I do not like it.
Anytime that like drum beat from Wonder Woman and Batman, the Wonder Woman theme from Batman v Superman that they brought to Wonder Woman, whenever that comes up, Torian hears it as banana, like just banana over and over.
That is what it is. Go back and listen to it. And then it will never, that's all you're gonna hear now.
So when we were doing Thor vs. Wonder Woman, one of the main directions to Werewolf Therewolf, the guys who were making that track, was less banana nana nana. Like that was literally part of the direction.
I do not like her theme. Like when the Wonder Woman movie came out, I was like, oh shit, it's Wonder Woman, it's sweet. And then banana, and I'm like, fuck.
It's funny because when that movie came out, that was one of the like few whenever people would talk about the few positives, that was one of the main positives. Was the music was kind of bland, but that Wonder Woman theme though.
Fucking terrible.
That banana nana.
Fucking hate it.
It sounds kind of like spy movie-ish.
Yeah, like, no, she's like the opposite of a spy. She's like one of the most flashiest fighters.
It's got like a war drum thing going on though. Like I guess if you change the instruments a bit, it would definitely sound.
Or maybe like the guitar riff is like the horn, like signaling the war with the armies and stuff.
Sure.
I don't know.
But yeah, Wonder Woman was a while ago. What happened recently?
Are you?
He'll get it. Don't worry about it.
What are you doing? What's happening here? This is not gonna work.
I'm sure he'll figure it out.
Just break it on the end of the table like a beer and drink it. Oh, you have more. You have more boxing gloves under your boxing gloves. They're kind of like socks, though.
Do you have sock hands? What's going on?
That's just the thing.
Remember when you couldn't afford like gloves and you had to wear socks on your hands in the snow? Just me.
Oh, when I first moved to Colorado,
you put plastic bags over them too.
Yes.
Oh.
When we first moved to Colorado, we moved from North Carolina where we like snow and stuff. But like a week after we moved, Colorado was hit with the biggest blizzard they'd seen in decades. And we were woefully unprepared. So we had to do the next best thing and do exactly what you just said.
Yeah.
We put plastic bags on our hands, which was nice for like 10 or 15 minutes. But as soon as like one little drop of snow touched you or your clothing anywhere, it was done. It was
died.
over. It was misery until you went back inside and changed everything.
Yep.
Snow stories. My mic fell? Oh no.
You've ruined everything.
The microphone that was embedded in my esophagus.
Well, until Nick is able to talk again, what else we got going on?
Oh my God, Nick just tore open his own skin. We're not talking about this?
No.
Okay.
What has happened in today's?
What's going on in?
I'm trying to move forward. This is what Chad James doesn't he? He's just like, get on with it. Like,
Yes, I got some bad news. I got the mic. I don't know where the rest of the mic is.
I think you're gonna hold it for the rest of the show.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you have
Yeah.
to hold it for the rest.
I'll be right back.
Of course, Nick is the one that breaks the mic.
Yep.
All right.
And almost
See ya,
that
Nick.
sounds like.
And then
Yeah.
then we were down to 3. Anyway, all right. So, what's going on in pop culture these days? Did you guys see the reboot for Reboot.
Yeah, so Sean Hines got really mad at me for this because he thinks like,
Do you like it?
I think that it doesn't take much to improve on the trash that show was.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I agree.
Like, no.
So I
are
don't. give a
children's
shit.
cartoons
Yeah,
that look
he was. Yeah,
better than
exactly.
that
It
now.
looked like shit. When that show came out, I wouldn't watch it because
Oh,
the graphics weren't good
fuck.
enough.
Look at his
It
hair.
looked like shit.
What was the idea there?
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
Does it?
Kind of.
I mean, it looks visually cool, I guess. There's a little too much shininess
The
to
more I
it.
look at it, the more I
But-
don't like it.
The thing is,
I'm gonna turn away.
like I thought the original Reboot was shitty. I thought it was bad.
Well, are you
So-
talking about specifically from like a visual perspective or just overall?
from like all? Like I just never enjoyed watching it.
I remember
My brother liked
watching
watching it, so I would have to sit through it, and I'd just be like, ugh, this
I remember
show.
watching it, but not getting it. Like I didn't know what it was about.
I think I also hated it because at the time, I remember, I think it was my dad being like, that's not how computers work. And I was like, no, it's not.
Is that what it was about? Like
This is
computer life?
stupid. Yeah, they're always trying to like stop computer viruses.
Or was it the Osmosis Jones of computers?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh,
much.
that's kind of cool.
I
I didn't get that at all from that show.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it much growing up. Like this wasn't one of the shows that I grew up.
Yeah.
But,
God, look at these faces.
but still, looking at the new reboot, it doesn't look like I'm looking at the same show regardless.
No, nothing
Yeah.
looks the same.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
Okay,
but
if that's the premise, then that new look makes sense. The kind of combat-y, kind of.
yeah, but well, it doesn't make any because this is about like what are essentially computer programs inside of a computer.
Sure.
The original Reboot is, and now these are people.
feel
There's a live action element to this.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
they're high school students. That's their first day at like the most technologically advanced high school ever, and they find a secret underground room that digitizes them into computer virus fighting soldiers.
So it's just Tron?
It's Power
Kind
Rangers and
of.
Tron mixed.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Oh.
and it's like that's dumb, but so is the original show. Like, what do you want?
Nick, did you watch the original one at all?
I'm back. I watched the original show for like one episode. I was at my best friend Edward's house. That's
Shout
all I
out to
remember.
Edward.
Hello, Edward. You're not watching
That up,
this?
Edward.
And
I don't. All I remember is the bad guy's name was Gigabyte or Megabyte, and he became Gigabyte or something like that. I'm not even sure about that. That's all I remember. But man, the trailer for this, as somebody who doesn't remember much of anything about Reboot, still looks horrible.
Yeah.
oh no.
Also,
What is this?
this might just be me because I never went, but like, fuck high school. Do we really care? Like,
I mean,
I mean, high schoolers care.
I was just about to say,
yeah,
kids,
but
or middle
also,
schoolers,
kids
which is
that are
actually
in high school
have
care.
you met a high schooler or middle schooler recently? They suck. They're so entitled. Like, they think they know shit and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, get older.
Yeah.
Like, you just look at them and you're like, yeah, life's gonna screw you over, and you just think,
Were you
know it
not
all.
like that in high school and middle school?
I didn't go.
I mean,
So you don't count.
I mean that age range. That's what I'm talking about.
He skipped. He didn't go to that age range.
Well, see,
He didn't go to
If you're
that.
homeschooled, you just skip all the ages. You just go straight into college age.
I think unlike a lot of kids, I just maintained the same level of being a piece of shit all the way up until now. So
Yeah.
for me, it's a little different. Like, I mean,
That's fair.
yeah.
Okay, sure.
I mean, it's just nothing for like high school kids to like. They fucking know everything. They have the ability to find out anything that they want.
Yeah, we didn't
That's
have
why they
Google.
feel so. That's why they feel so entitled.
Is this turning into a discussion about like, man, back in our day,
Back in
literally
my
6 years
day.
ago,
We had to walk to school uphill both ways. Yeah, like that.
we had to use these things called pencils and sheets
Yo,
of
with the
paper.
pencil sharpener on the wall.
Yeah.
With the rotary thing.
I actually just talked to, because we have our intern Noelle over here, and I was just giving her shit for actually, because she's over there with like a pen and paper right now, writing
Yeah.
stuff.
What the fuck is up with that?
Like the 18th.
Someone get her an
Hundreds or some
iPad,
shit.
please.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, right?
Someone
It's
like-
Nobody
weird.
uses paper these
It's
days.
strange.
Do you remember when teachers are like, "You're not going to have a calculator on hand all the time"?
Yeah, I mean, just way to get
I
dunked
carry
on
a
teachers.
supercomputer in my pocket.
Yeah.
Get good.
Get good.
And it's the same thing. Like, I always remember my mom being like, you know, you're not gonna get a job just playing video games. And I was like, yup, way to lose. Like,
It's almost like technology was there to just like one up all the bullshit adults would tell you when you were a kid.
yeah. Also, I remember like very clearly that like you won't always have a calculator on you. And I was like, in what situation can I not get access to a calculator and I need to do long division. Like, break me down the real world scenario where it's you got to do long division, but you can't get to a calculator. Like, what the fuck is happening?
It's gonna be like TI-89.
Yeah, your day is just
It's gonna be like your house is burning down, and the only way to get out is to solve this math problem.
Yeah, you got to do some like this beautiful mind shit to like jump out the window at the right angle. And like even if you know that math, you're still not gonna be able to physically execute on it. Like you're just gonna flail and like fall.
I'm so fucked.
It's yeah.
Real world lessons. All right.
Oh no.
So how about, have you guys been excited about the Batgirl movie that's apparently been in production?
See, we
I can't get
mentioned
excited
this.
about anything DC's doing because they keep changing their plans.
Well,
Oh, also, is Batgirl, is this supposed to tie into the DC universe?
presumably. But yes, they do keep changing their plans. And
Who's gonna be Batgirl?
they've changed this one as well. We don't know because it's back down to square one. Because
I bet-
Joss Whedon was going to direct, and now he's backed out.
Well, I think he was more than just a director because I
was a writer,
I
too.
read he's like, I couldn't come up with a story, so I got fired.
The exact quote is, Batgirl's such an exciting project, and Warner, DC, blah, 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 blah. It took months for me to realize that I didn't really have a story.
What
was he doing?
I think that's
for
fine.
Months.
For like 8 months
What was he doing?
or 6 months or however long it's
Why
been.
couldn't he just iterate on a story that already exists?
Okay, I think
It's a
that's
comic
way better though than him just being like, "Fuck it, let's go with whatever we got."
Sure.
I agree.
I can.
So like I'm all for people admitting like they're like, "Yeah, you know what? I thought I might have been able to do this and I can't do this, so let's let somebody who can do this do this."
You know
It's
what'd
a
be
way
cool?
better situation than just like half-assing it.
If Batgirl was like Kick-Ass,
In what way?
but like more so from like the perspective of the little girl. in
From
Kick-Ass?
Hit Girl?
Yeah. That'd be.
Well, and also, what Batgirl is it? Is it the new? Because the new Batgirl these days isn't the origin story that Barbara Gordon had.
Right.
Like Barbara Gordon had the training. This one never got trained by Batman, the current New 52 one. So if they go off of hers, it's like she never has a professional trainer
Sure.
or anything like that. Her dad is a soldier and she knows how to use guns really well, but that's about all.
Well,
Is that just like concept art?
That's from Batman Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it might be
okay.
concept art.
And
Okay.
Barbara is a character that's been through a lot of different, like, not
Yeah.
necessarily origin stories, but just background stories
Yeah.
overall.
Well,
Kind of like Wonder Woman.
In current Batgirl isn't Barbara Gordon. I don't even know what Barbara Gordon does in New 52.
Is she not Oracle?
She's been back and forth between being Oracle,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
I never really looked into her. Like,
But I assume that it was supposed to be a Barbara movie, and you know, Joss Whedon was instrumental in making the Marvel. Like he was one of the main guys behind the scenes in making the Marvel series what it is.
Oh, that would've been
Mostly
awesome.
uncredited, but he's got experience doing this stuff. So of all people, he would be the one that you'd say maybe he can help get DC on track. But at the same time, I noticed that when it was announced he was like dropping out of Batgirl, there was a push from fans to try to get a female director on it.
Which I can see. I
Yeah.
can respect that.
Oh, Patty Jenkins in there.
Just put Patty Jenkins on everything.
Yeah.
I don't think she's the answer for everything, but
Who's the-
and also
I mean, why
give
not?
another lady a chance.
Sure.
You know.
Who's directing
Don't-
Captain Marvel?
Patty Jenkins?
Oh, I don't know.
Patty Jenkins.
Shouldn't be the go-to. There's plenty of talented female directors.
Sure.
So,
That's the only one I know of.
but personally, I'm gonna say like the same thing I pretty much always say is like just throw Scorsese at that motherfucker. He would make a dope ass Batgirl movie.
Edgar Wright.
Captain Marvel has two
No, I'm just naming
directors,
directors.
Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck, both of whom I've never heard of.
Also,
Here.
DC Universe already sucks. Throw Tarantino at it.
Yep.
Who cares if it gets muddy and stupid? It's
don't know
already
if-
bad. Like,
Joel Schumacher.
I don't know if
Ryan
they're-
Coogler.
I don't know how.
Now we just.
Jerry Bruckheimer.
Like,
Some cars be flipping on the highway. We're great. That's all I need.
like I don't know how much they really want to go in towards visionary directors though, because after Zack Snyder kind of
yeah, no. And
Oh, well,
he's
then just do
terrible,
Michael Bay.
work out.
but- No, I would rather go Bruckheimer because the new one at least drives a motorcycle everywhere.
Sure, yeah.
And so
Oh, okay.
yeah, she's yeah.
Cool. The kid who directed Taxi with Queen Latifah and Jimmy Fallon.
There you go, perfect.
That's great.
I've been saying this for a while, but as far as I personally am concerned, I think the Flashpoint movie is going to be make or break time for me.
Well,
Because
because it will just rewrite it.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Because, or I guess I should say the movie they make after Flashpoint.
It'll be
is the make or
their
break.
X-Men whatever.
Days of Future Past.
Days of Future
yeah,
Past.
they got a Days of Future Past this thing hard. I think.
Yeah,
It's
no doubt
Far
about that.
back.
after the events of the Wonder Woman movie. That one is fine. That one can stay.
So it's like just one movie? Because only one movie's come out since then.
Wait,
No,
I'm saying
no,
like
no,
erase
no,
everything in the
chronological.
continuity
Oh, okay,
except for Wonder Woman
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that
So,
movie
like-
was good.
Currently, oh my God, there's still so many.
I know.
There's still so many. So all of the movies, we have 5 movies in the DC Extended Universe, right? Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman, and Justice League. All right? So upcoming films, which are supposed to come out in the next 2 to 3 years, or actually this year through 2020, Aquaman, Shazam, Wonder Woman 2, Cyborg, and Green Lantern Corps, and Flashpoint. All those are apparently in development for upcoming releases pretty soon. And then also in development is Batgirl, Batman, Black Adam, Gotham City Sirens, which I saw some article about maybe they're not doing that anymore.
Yo, I feel like Black Adam's gonna be terrible.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with that.
Isn't that
But that's
the
the one that
Dwayne
Rock.
Johnson?
That's the one that Dwayne Johnson,
mean,
Dwayne
has
Johnson's
Rock in
in.
it.
So
Can't be that bad.
As Black Adam?
yeah, it's kind of promising.
Now that I think about it, I don't know.
What? Why?
I mean, because like The Rock is big. I love Dwayne Johnson. I love Dwayne Johnson, but he's starting to slide into that Mark Wahlberg.
Not even Mark Wahlberg.
Like,
He's starting to Brendan Fraser.
yeah.
What does this even mean?
Well, because Mark Wahlberg
Brendan
like sucks
Fraser.
now.
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser?
And he seems to
Brendan
like.
Fraser.
Blandon Fraser.
He played like this one guy in like 16 different movies.
Yeah.
Sure.
And that's what I feel like The Rock
is doing. Yeah, he's
The Rock
getting
is
Brendan Fraser.
literally
Yeah.
doing that.
So put him as
And,
Black
and
Adam.
Brendan
The only thing-
Fraser never plays a character. It's just that character is Brendan Fraser.
Yeah. The only thing The Rock has done like remotely different is when he was in like a Tyler Perry movie and he was Janet Jackson's
Then
love
Black
interest.
Adam would be a change of pace. Because Black Adam's like
No, wouldn't it? Would be the same action bullshit he's been doing.
oh, because Black Adam's like an alien anti-hero kind of.
But it's still flex your muscles and be tough.
That's what he's always gonna do.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
What's wrong with that?
I mean, I don't know. It gets kind of old after a while.
Well, fine. Maybe you can't get your heart on for Dwayne Johnson like the rest of us, but all right.
Not anymore. I used to.
Then there's also Nightwing, Suicide Squad
To
2,
look at that man.
Birds of
Like,
Prey, Deadshot film with
Birds of
Will
Prey.
Smith, Deathstroke film, Harley Quinn film, Joker and Harley Quinn film, a different Joker film,
What?
Lobo, and Man of Steel 2. All of these have been announced.
They're just writing stuff on a board and someone took a picture of it and posted it.
Who did they not give a movie to?
Killer Croc.
Well,
Robin?
Oh, what? That would be.
Yeah.
That seems like the.
I guess Nightwing, but
That seems like the movie they should make. A Robin movie. I'd be down for a Robin movie.
they're
that
making
is
Nightwing, so.
Oh.
that is.
They should make a kick-ass version of Damian John's story. Damian Wayne.
No.
Damian John?
I don't know who Damian is.
Damian Wayne.
Damian Wayne.
No.
Damian Wayne is such like, and I know this is Batman's son in the newer
Yeah.
comics,
Yeah.
and he's such a polarizing character because pretty much everybody hates him.
I don't know about everybody.
If he's
He's
polarizing,
becoming better, but
then I don't know about everybody hating him. That would mean some people like him.
True. He's just, I don't know. He is written as like an entitled little piece of shit.
Right.
So how can you not hate him, right?
Exactly, and that's why he's annoying.
Sure.
It's like it's not like they're doing a bad job writing a shitty character. It's like they're doing a good job writing a shitty character. So I like his place in the comics, but he still sucks because he's an entitled little turd.
I don't know if entitled is necessarily the right word, because it's more like he's been trained to think a certain way,
Yeah.
and
Sure.
then he's discovered by his father, and Bruce is like, oh shit, I gotta fix this. And he's basically become Bruce's project.
Yeah.
And everything that Bruce teaches him goes against what he's been taught before. So it's less entitlement, more like, I mean, I guess entitlement to an extent, but it's more like just resistance.
Yeah.
to a
Which
different way of
Robin
thinking.
is the Red Hood?
Jason Todd.
Yeah, just this is the second one.
And it'd be cool, like a Red Hood movie. That'd be dope.
Wasn't that like the #1 in our top 10 DC animated films?
Number
#1 or 2
I
was pretty
think
high up.
it was high up. I can't remember.
They made a really good animated film.
That character's cool.
Yeah.
I like that character.
Which is funny, because the reason why Red Hood even exists at all is because Jason
Everyone
Todd was
hated him.
introduced as Robin. Everybody hated him. So DC ran a poll asked readers whether or not they wanted Jason Todd to stick around. And it was voted overwhelmingly that they hated him and the readers did not want him around, so they killed him off.
And then like years
Like
later,
a horrible way.
years later, they introduced the Joker whacking him with a crowbar.
Joker beats him senselessly with a crowbar, then like lights a fuse for like.
Yeah, they made an animated movie.
Blows him up.
That was the Red Hood.
Yeah, it plays out just like that. But then, like in real world years later, the Red Hood character comes back, and then it turns out it's Jason Todd. So like that character was like dead until this Red Hood idea came about.
Yeah, but it's just funny to me that like he's now a pretty popular character, but the reason why he became that character is because everybody hated him, how he was before. So this is just kind of fascinating. Yeah, and then there's also that Detective Pikachu trailer that just got released,
Oh yeah, that.
where
Everyone's disappointed it's not Danny DeVito, which is
Yeah.
fine, and especially because he has a really weird voice. Like,
Which sounds close enough to Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
That
why didn't you
It's like
just
Danny DeVito.
get Danny DeVito?
I don't know if you can hear that. I
mean-
snapped through my gloves, but
with your boxing glove socks.
yeah.
That's a really good idea, boxing glove socks.
Like they just
We'll
should
get back
have.
to that.
I think the entire thing would have been so much better if they'd gotten somebody with like a voice we care about to do Pikachu.
Brendan Fraser.
It could have
Ryan
been
Reynolds.
but it could have been anybody. Morgan
Dwayne
like,
the Rock Johnson.
Morgan Freeman could have done it.
Oh, Morgan
Dope.
Freeman, Pikachu.
Morgan Freeman is
Yo, Dwayne the Rock
Pikachu.
Johnson, Pikachu.
Dude, fucking McConaughey could have done it, just like Pikachu with a little magnifying glass. Like, all right. Like, that'd been fucking
I'd
fine.
be in. I'd be
Jeff,
in.
anyone, Jeff Bridges, anyone with a
mumbling?
great voice could have done it, but they just got this guy that sounds kind of weird, like a 25-cent version of Danny DeVito, and like I don't know.
Well, I assume they're going off of whatever Ryan Reynolds is going to do in the movie, because they're also doing a theatrical movie.
That's right.
For some reason.
Is Ryan Reynolds the voice of Pikachu in
Yep.
that? So why would they get? Because that guy sounds nothing like a Ryan Reynolds type.
Unless that's what he's doing in the movie. He's trying to go for that kind of voice.
Like a heavy set 1950s detective.
Maybe, I
You
don't
think
know.
Ryan Reynolds is gonna go for heavy set noir?
I'm too old for this.
I just
too old
don't
for this.
see
You
that.
could try. He's
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds. I'm sure he can do anything.
No, Ryan Reynolds can do like one thing, and that's Ryan Reynolds. Like watch all of his movies.
Yeah, I don't remember him being a very good actor.
He even jokes about that a bit in the Deadpool movie. He's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you think Ryan Reynolds got this far on his acting talent alone? Or something like that. So
We're like,
he's
no.
he's good at the Deadpool shtick.
Yeah, which is what he's the kind of guy that like makes a joke and then looks to the camera and winks. Like that is
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds, and that's why he was bad in every other superhero role he had. Like
Yup.
look at his Green Lantern's terrible.
Yup.
Like, it's
That's an awful movie.
Yeah, it
I don't
is.
think that was
I watched
Ryan
it.
Reynolds' fault.
I watched
No,
it
there was a
recently.
lot of things wrong with that, but they shouldn't have cast Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
I think he would have been fine. I think it's more the script.
I can't
than
take
anything
funny
else.
people serious as superheroes.
Exactly. He could have been fine, but I can think of like a dozen people that would have been just a way better job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dr. McDreamy.
Also,
Grey's
you
Anatomy.
could have got Sam Jackson as Hal Jordan, and he would have fucking crushed it.
Sam Jackson is the Green Lantern.
Wait.
With the ring, he's like, "Bam, motherfucker! You just punched people." Like it'd been fucking
How
great.
these
The movie
motherfucking
would have been wonderful.
I love that. That's great.
what would it even be
I
in
don't
that
know.
case? These yellow lanterns?
Yeah.
They didn't have them in this movie, but
He's like super old now, so he wouldn't be doing all cool.
he's like
acting.
70 something, isn't he?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Sam Jackson's 70?
In his 70s, I think.
No.
And he's
Yeah.
like super
old.
skinny now. He's old. You see those Capital One commercials?
Is he gonna come back
He's
in the Marvel
somebody's
movies?
grandpa. Is he gonna come back?
Yeah, because like he hasn't been in the Marvel movies since Winter Soldier. It was kind of like an exit for his character. He hasn't
Oh
been
my God.
back
Yeah,
since.
he's 69. Wow.
nice.
Hey, good on you, Sam Jackson. You're looking good for a 69er.
Not call him that.
All right.
Sam Jackson, the 69er.
Yeah. All right. Well, on that note, let's go ahead
Oh yeah. On that note,
and get to some fan art from you guys. You can use the hashtag DeathBattleCast to send us all sorts of art questions, etc., that we can, show off on the show. We love doing that. So let's go ahead and just get to the first one. Stop thinking about Sam Jackson giving head. Anyway.
what?
Okay. Anyway, we have some wonderful fan art from John and Peter Ahlstrom. Double upload Mickey versus Yoda, the death battle that will never happen.
Oh, actually, a little quick comment on that. I noticed we did an episode a little while ago that was like characters banned from Death Battle, and we mentioned, I think you brought up Mickey Mouse as like something that would be difficult to do in Death Battle.
Just to avoid getting sued, yeah.
But Mickey Mouse is not banned from Death Battle. That's not a thing. I saw a lot of people complaining about that. That's not a thing. It was just brought up as like a one that would be difficult to bring in. Clear it up. Anyway, back to this. All right.
Although Yoda, on the other hand.
Yoda, I just don't want to do it.
Is he like flipping Mickey off in this picture? It's awesome.
No. I think that would make a really good DBX. Though.
Does he only have 3 fingers? How many fingers does Yoda have? I think he has to flip
I think he has 3.
people off.
I think
He has to flip them off.
in order to just point, he has to flip them off.
Unless he's going to be giving the thumbs up at everything.
Like, yo, fuck you. It's like, sir, do you want this package or not?
Yo, it would suck to be Yoda. You could only count to 6 on your hands. How limiting do you think that is in life?
You just got to start over.
Just numbers
Yeah.
bigger than 6 don't even exist to you,
Yeah.
as we all know.
Like when Yoda was a child, could he never count farther than 6 for the longest time?
1, 2, 3. You just imagine that. Anyway, Annie says, I was playing around with some different coloring ways on Fire Alpaca. What is that software? And I decided to just draw Clown Ben, because why not?
Because he's a clown
As we all know.
in real life.
Annie is a excellent
face.
artist. I really like her style.
Yeah,
It's
this
dope
is
as
really
shit.
great. Yeah, she's awesome.
It does look great.
She has this thing with the
I-
background always, like there's
Yep.
geometrics and shapes to everything. It's nice.
This clown thing has come up so many times, and I still have no idea where it even started.
What do you mean?
I think because the name Benny Wise was good.
Benny Wise and the fact that I accused you of being a
Yeah, I know that happened.
Yeah, that's
You
where it came
can't
from.
prove that you're not.
And I can't prove that I'm not a clown.
So you
when I'm-
clearly are a clown.
Off work, I guess.
Yo.
It's like a werewolf, but as a clown. Anyway, next art.
A
Let's
were
go.
clown. Okay, we got Stephen Median the second.
Wow.
I may be a bit late, but I started work immediately after the death battle. You can follow me to see it again when I add the city background. What do you think, Screwtack?
I think
We think that's
it's
fantastic.
awesome. Pretty sick.
That's pretty neat.
Batman versus Black Panther.
It's good.
Wonderful. Super Saiyan Rose Riolu Black. Remember the yokai! And it's a drawing of Catechus.
Hey, Catechus. I like Catechus. So do I have like two?
Oh, as one of the
As a
cats from
yokai.
yokai.
Oh, that's why I have 2 like ghost tail things.
So you're Cat and Yan.
Yo, we talked about this the other day because like I don't think any of us know anything about Yokai Watch really.
I know a little bit, but
Yeah.
there's just a ton of cats.
Yeah, well, and there's also a corn that's slightly confused called Corn Fused. I'm like, that's just fucking hilarious. There's never been a better character in ever anything besides Corn Fused.
Corn
That's-
fused.
That's the pinnacle of character creation.
Yeah,
Corn Fused.
like it's great.
They based, hold on, how major of a character is Corn Fused?
I don't know. I think
think he's just one of the monsters.
he's probably like Psyduck level, but you know.
So you're saying that they took a really lame pun, created a whole character out of it, and incorporated it into this show.
In the game.
And the game, it's a
Yeah, I don't know if he's like. I don't think he plays a.
I need to see how this
predominant
thing
role.
looks.
You know, he's just like a monster. He's
Is
one
it
of
like
the
the
yokai,
Rattata
but-
or
Does it look like a ear of corn?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
like
yeah, he
corn.
looks just like a corn.
You're like, and he's just confused.
His eyes, yeah.
That's awesome.
What a character.
Confused.
Corn fused.
All right, next page. I think we got 2 more.
That guy got a raise.
Kid
Catechus
Cartridge.
is back.
I've been wanting to draw Toriana's Catechus for a while. I just needed to do it right was all. Thanks for everything, guys. Keep being funny. Did we show this one on the site? Because I've seen this recently. Did it show up on Twitter or has it?
I
think we might
Has it been
retweet
on?
it.
I love like my old school like eyes.
You're like
Torin, you
Cuphead
got to read
style.
that in your Catechus voice.
I'll catechus ya.
Is that your Catechus voice?
Yep.
It is now.
Mario Toast. Vegeta just is a mustache.
Kakarot!
This is great. This is
Golly.
great. I like how they like still kept his regular hair.
Yeah, I know. It's a mustache with hair. It's
Wearing
it's so
armor.
good.
That is great.
Man,
Now I want to see like the entire series just redone where
everyone's a different facial hairstyle.
yeah, everything is played the exact same. Everything plays out the exact same way, but everybody is just like a beard
Yeah.
or a mustache.
Is Krillin invisible because he's bald? Because he doesn't have any.
No, it's just
well,
the,
like
it's
one
just the
strand of
dots.
hair.
can't see him until the Boo saga.
It's just the dots on his.
slowly
yeah,
gets
yeah.
strong hair.
It's just the dots.
Krillin's just the biggest dots.
The dots.
Let's go to the next page. I think this is the last one.
We still got more. Mike
Whoa.
White. Holy crap, dude. I feel like this is what the start of the match would look like. Hey, new friends. Yeah, we saw the beginning of the match earlier on in this episode. If you're tuning in live and came in a little late, you can check the archive later on and see that. But wow, dude, the detail on Trigon is something else.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Even got his nipples. Randall James Welker says, I don't know why, but I decided to make some Hearthstone cards out of Wiz and Boomstick.
Oh,
and you guys
pretty
play
dope.
Hearthstone or think it's a good game? Any suggestions of what to make next?
Austin was talking about this. I have yet to check these out.
Yeah, I have never played Hearthstone before, but Austin was saying that these cards would be like super good. Like,
Yeah, I've played a lot of
OP.
Hearthstone.
Yeah,
do you
sounds right to me.
Don't play it these days though.
So make sure to get these cards in your deck. They're the
That's
best ones.
something you can do, but they
Should
look
be
sweet.
able to. We will reach out to who makes that again? Blizzard.
yeah,
Yeah.
just-
We'll reach out to Blizzard and make sure that this happens. I'm sure we can do it. I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm sure we can make that happen. Definitely. Yeah.
sure.
Definitely. Definitely.
Of course.
Hey guys.
Hi,
Definitely.
been here the whole time.
Yep. It's good to see you.
What's up?
We also have an out of context comic book panel.
Hey.
Oh, it's been a hot minute since we had one
Yeah.
of these.
Let's go ahead and bring that up. This is submitted by Michael Robertson.
What horrors await us now?
Okay. Also, like before, you can guess whether or not it's real.
Okay, while back in the Batcave, Robin says, this is the first chance we've had to finish cataloging these trophies since you returned. Gosh, Batman, remember this leather thong? It still has your teeth marks in it.
What?
I believe that's real, and they were referring to like a gag device, not for sexual needs.
I was about to say, what does thong mean in this case?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it's real, and they are referencing an actual thong that you wear.
I'm trying to figure out what he's holding exactly.
I can't see it.
It just looks like a rag.
It's a thong.
Like,
Yeah.
It's a vague piece of cloth.
I mean,
it could
he
be anything.
specifies thong. There's not many other like what else can you describe as a thong other than a thong?
A gagging device would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a reason, a non-sexual reason for
Why
teeth marks to be
would
in
be
them.
there.
We're gonna
Yeah.
say it's real,
Yeah.
and it is a sexual reason for it.
Oh, okay. I suppose thong can simply refer to a strip of leather.
Yeah.
Oh.
With how often the Joker categorizes events as boners in that
Yeah.
time, I think that looks like 60s. Yeah, it's probably just real.
So
It's
you guys
real.
all think it's real?
It's got to
Yeah,
be real.
yeah.
Got to be real.
It's real.
Yay!
Toso.
Thank you, Michael Robertson. That still,
I'm giving a thumbs up. You can't tell.
it's a fucking thong though. Like, can you imagine it being just like a thong?
Yeah, I mean they
Also,
have.
why it would?
That would have been cool.
They say some.
Batman's in
Now
some
that he's
freaky stuff,
marrying
yeah.
Catwoman in the new one, they have some risque jokes.
Anything involving thongs?
In teeth marks?
I'm sure she wears a thong all the time.
They have this one like, and it's like a couple issues ago, and Bruce is talking about how he didn't mean to put Catwoman in like that situation, and then she just looked at him like, "See, like you can put me in any position you want," and it's like they're in bed together, and it's like they're obviously making a risque joke there, and it's so they do that shit these days.
I'm missing out on these Batman comics. Anyway,
They're getting spicy. They're getting
all right, and then we can kind of finish up this episode with the community death battle. Now,
Cool.
last week we got the suggestion of the Fantastic Four versus the Incredibles.
That's right.
Yeah, so this is a big group thing, but I think we all have a general idea of how the Fantastic Four works. So what do you guys think? Who do you think would win in between them? I think I'm gonna go for Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean towards the team of superpowered people who also have one of the world's brightest brains on their side.
I'm gonna go with the
Fantastic
Incredibles.
Four then.
Yeah, Reed Richards is a super genius.
Okay.
Like, no one in The Incredibles is a super genius.
I'm gonna go with the Incredibles
Why is that?
because I feel like although they do have a super genius, they seem like more of like get in your face, bar fight, kicking your ass type of team than the Fantastic Four.
Did you forget about the Thing?
Yeah, but he's like a big strong thing.
So exactly his point.
He is like the epitome of like a bar fight character.
I mean, I guess, but like, what is he gonna do against Dash and the Psychic Girl, Telekinesis Girl?
Violet?
See, okay. Their powers almost line up. Like Mr. Incredible and the Thing have super strength and super durability. Elastigirl and Mr. Fantastic have the stretchy arms and stuff. Violet and Invisible Woman have invisibility and can create force fields. Of course, then you got Human Torch and Dash, and one's super fast and one is a fireman, a man of fire.
See, I'm gonna go with the Incredibles because they will never catch Dash. One, two. They got Jack.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Because
Jack.
you're all forgetting about the baby. I'd throw the baby at him and just let him do his thing. It worked great at the end of the first Incredibles. And number 3, the Incredibles have been in one good movie. Fantastic Four has not.
Yeah,
So
that is a strong point.
That's true. With Jack, they have the numbers advantage, unless you include Franklin,
Yep.
But
which he's like a reality warper, so they
the
just
Fantastic Four also sent Godzilla back in time.
Oh snap!
So
Wait, when did they do that?
a while ago, so, you know.
doesn't sound like Godzilla died to me.
Just another day in the life of the Fantastic Four.
No, but I think if you can send people back in time, that's my point. They
How'd
got
they do it?
technology on their side.
Did they bring
One of
Godzilla
Reed's
to their
devices.
lab or
Here,
Yeah, they use PIM particles to make them really
here's
tiny.
my
Brought
argument.
them to their
Pym
lab.
particles?
Yeah.
Here's my argument for Fantastic Four. Invisible Woman, she can create those force fields. She can create them.
Go with him.
Leave. You have to
You're
leave.
drunk. Go home.
Your microphone is having problems or something.
You have to leave.
Dang it.
How do you guys keep messing up your microphones?
Don't know.
These people
Anyways.
are terrible. It's
Anyway.
like they've never been on set before.
He was Incredibles for some reason.
Yeah,
You're
you wanted
Incredibles
Incredibles,
because
you
they have
want
better
Incredibles.
movies, which is totally fair.
My argument for Fantastic Four is that Invisible Woman can actually create those force fields inside people and then expand them and make people explode.
That's dope.
There's
That's
things she can do.
scary.
That is a good way to kill somebody.
What if you just did that around specifically their heart or their brain and like sever the connection it has to anything?
I mean, that would be a way less gory way of
I
doing
feel like putting the force field inside them is what kills me. You don't need to expand it. I think
Sure.
that's
Sure.
unnecessary.
I think there was one specifically, I think it was like an evil version of her that she had to like come out or something like that, but she put the force field around somebody's brain and then like crushed it or expanded or something like that.
That's rude.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. So I don't know what, Mr. Incredible is going to really do against that. Maybe Dash is fast enough to avoid it for a while, but,
I think Violet and Dash do the thing they did in the first movie and they hamster ball it.
Oh, yeah, okay. So they just kind of blitz
everybody
it right
get
off the bat?
Yeah, everybody get inside Violet's force field. Dash run around. You don't even really need Mr. and Mrs. Incredible. What are they gonna do?
Go on.
Keep your conversation going.
No, go on.
I picked Mr. Incredible. 'Cause he's
Just
like-
Mr. Incredible? You did it with your lobster claws.
He's like Superman.
You can't get the glove in. You will never.
I didn't think
You're
this
gonna,
far.
you're gonna have
ruin
to
the
like.
glove, too.
You're gonna have to shake it out.
Oh, no.
Making a
This
mess.
is how.
Don't get it on the costume.
Anyway, so what is that, 2 against 2?
It's 2 against 2, but we got to refer to you guys. So let's go ahead and bring
Oh,
up
that's
the
right. We
poll.
have tiebreakers nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he did it
I did.
Oh, Incredibles wins.
Him again?
with 59%.
You fucked up
crap.
again, Torian. Just BT dubs.
How? Okay. I think we got an answer to explain this, but this needs explanation. Let's go ahead and bring up the there it is. From Anthony Jackson. Dash alone can speed blitz most of the Fantastic Four, maybe. And if this is a death battle, couldn't Dash run up to them and stab them in the face with a super fast fist or neck snap? I'd like to think that the most logical way to win a death battle is whoever lands the death blow first wins.
That's not the wrong way to think about a death battle, for sure.
Sure.
But
I suppose so. I mean,
Yeah.
if we're going with death battle rules, then there'd be nothing stopping Dash from killing. You could just
But
do it real
once
quick.
again, you can't just like really stab Mr. Fantastic. Like,
Yeah, what would he do against the Thing?
yeah, and like, yeah, the Thing, very unstabbable or neck snappable. Like, he's not really.
Though if he's able to take out Human Torch and Invisible Woman right off the bat, those are probably the most dangerous of the two. Like, in terms of just general power and destructibility. So it might give the Incredibles a greater chance of taking on Thing and Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
How durable is the Thing? I know that he's traded blows with the Hulk, but
Yeah, he's mad
not the
durable.
Hulk at his strongest by any means.
No.
No. But he's
He's not
mad.
quite on that level, like
Yeah.
anywhere near that. But
He's
Could
super strong.
Mr. Incredible? I don't know how strong he is off the top of my head. I'm I want to say he's broken rock at some point in
He's
the movie.
lifted like those. He uses trains as weights.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like breaking stuff.
He's
with your
like-
fists.
Yeah, but if you can use
He's
trains,
like broken
as
through like
weights,
walls and
you're
stuff.
good.
Yeah, he's
Even
pretty
before
strong.
he got
I don't
fit.
think he's quite as strong as the Thing, though. But I do think that seems like a fair argument. All right, I'll give it to you guys. Incredibles
Yeah.
win. All right, maybe we can actually
Gargling
do a
cheese
real death battle
puffs?
later on. Oh my God. Okay.
Why do you have to make those sounds?
Because he's trying to sell a bit. Good job, Torian.
Thank you.
Congratulations. All right, for the next community death battle, I pulled this from the submission form that is linked underneath all of our videos. You can submit a request for death battles with it, and also community death battles. And we've got one from Athena Butera, and this is Storm from X-Men versus Korra from Legend of Korra.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's nice.
I like that.
Kind of like weather elemental battle.
Storm will
Think
beat
it'd be
her.
kind of
ass.
fun. Well, we'll see. It's up to you guys. So you can send us your answers for that using hashtag DeathBattleCast. There will be a poll up on the ScrewAttack Twitter in the next couple days, and then we will discuss that next week on the Death Battle Cast. And until then, thanks for joining us, guys.
Yeah.